All right. Hello and welcome. It is Easter Sunday, 5 April 2026. I'm setting up for the Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show tonight. Hope everybody had a great weekend. And ready to start the week off really good. And you should start it out with us. Here at Dragus Productions, starting out with Censorship Sucks Roundtable radio show. We appreciate each and every one of you, and I am, as I get set up for tonight's stream, all over the place. Everywhere you can think of. And maybe a few other places that you have not. Hey, Doctor 420. I'll be making a call here in about 3 or 4 minutes, but welcome in over on Rumble. If you want to rebroadcast, Doc, go ahead. You are a co-host. You can do that. That helps your viewership. It helps mine too. Just making sure all the clicks, platforms are all ready to go for us tonight. Let me get a hold of Censorship Sucks and the Roundtable Radio crew for Sunday night. Let's see how they're doing.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, and you?
Doing all right.
How's life been treating you?
Oh, pretty good. Can't
right.
complain.
Did you have a good Easter?
Is today Easter?
Yep, today is Easter.
Well, there you go.
All right, there we go. Yeah, I have no idea how to do the restream, Mark, but I make sure and share the show every day. So.
Oh, okay. Well, get with me later on, and I'll show you how to restream it. It's not that hard. What do you use? OBS or?
Oh no, I do it. If I do go live, I go right from the Rumble studio.
Oh, do they allow restreaming from there?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it does or not, so I will check it out for next week. And if they do,
yeah, because if they do, I can actually add it into mine, and I can restream it automatically from my end if you give me a key and code for that.
I will check into it for next week for sure.
And I'll only do it on Sunday nights for you. I'll just put a little notation on there, Doc 69 Rumble, on my tab.
Absolutely.
How you doing, Doc?
Doing good. A little tired, but I'm good
David
otherwise.
In the house too.
Oh yeah.
I was working with bees today.
Nice.
Like 250,000 of them.
Do you still have buzzing in your ears?
No, but it was something else, man.
I've never been on one quite that large. The biggest I've ever done was 4 little hives.
Yeah, he's got 8 hives that are 3 boxes tall each.
Oh yeah, no, my aunt had just like 4 little boxes, tiny ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's wild, man. It's wild. I mean, they're everywhere, dude. And like, I don't know. We went back because we had to go back and do their sugar water thing.
Yeah.
And after they'd been settled in for a while and everything, oh Lord, it was just a whole nother animal, you know? They're just like in your face. You try to walk away from them and like, you know, get about 30 yards out and they kind of disperse, but they weren't. They'd just follow you.
Well, they were curious. They wanted to know what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, David Hogg? You know you're muted, right?
Apparently he knows.
No, he's here.
It's just like David Hogg. He comes in here and just lurches, you know what I mean? Doesn't just mutes. He doesn't even pretend like he's part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Just hanging out on the couch. Just Yep. I see how it is. Did you see they got the pilot, the last one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was glad to hear they got him out. That was harrowing there for a minute for the war watchers, I guess is what you could call them.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of ex-military guys that they just keep track of this stuff all day long, and they're pretty funny and entertaining to follow on Twitter. They get into some interesting arguments over the most obscure military topics. But anyway, they were saying today that it was a little touch and go there for a minute, but they got him out. It was nice to hear.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be kind of frightening to be in there like that, you know? Although they must know your precise location, right? Like down to the square inch that you're standing on.
I'm pretty sure they know where, at least where your parachute and you landed. I mean, to within a couple.
Well, yeah, because you land in the chair, right? You when you eject, the whole chair goes with you.
Yeah, but I think that dislocates from the pack. I don't remember though. It's been so long since I watched any military stuff.
Yeah.
High school is the last time I really was into any of that stuff.
Well, when I was behind enemy lines.
In the military, in combat.
No, when he
In
was
combat
behind
zones,
enemy lines.
I think they have like a watch or something they put on you, like some means of tracking you. If you're
It's a GPS suppository. Put it right on up there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would figure you could just put one in like their butt cheek. You wouldn't have to put it in the anus, but I mean, if you're going, if that's
not, you're back there anyway. Just go for it.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
they were,
if that's what it
they're
takes.
just taking lessons from the aliens that come down and beam up David Hogg, and do nasty things to him behind his back while he's sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Mark, when I tell you these things, they're in confidence. They're not meant for you to tell the whole world, okay?
I'm sorry. Really?
Man.
Come on, man. You should have sent me more Minds tokens than that, then.
Ridiculous. So you guys had a good show on Wednesday, I heard.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, I loved it, man.
Good.
That was one of the better ones we've done in a while.
Yeah.
So, who won the fight?
There's no winners and losers.
Oh, I
think
thought
John
it was advertised as a fight to the death. At least that's what I told everyone. So now you're making me look bad. At least somebody got winged. Come on. A limp?
I'm sure
Hair out of
I was a little
place?
surprised at some of Brent's positions on things.
Okay.
Because he does not just fall in line with Trump,
No, not at all.
Yeah,
that's because they all suck, even the good ones.
Hey, the system doesn't allow them to be like the way that whole thing was set up. The last pretty much like when they took JFK out. I mean, the way they've had things set up since then, like you don't get anybody in there that they can't maneuver in one way or another.
Right. Yeah, it's just a figurehead, being voted president. You don't really have the power.
Yeah, I mean, look at how they every turn on the domestic end, he just had some bureaucratic, democratic retard just throwing his fingers and toes and elbows into every gear to screw everything up. I mean, it's no wonder he got frustrated and decided to just take out a couple bases and blow some stuff up.
Yeah, there you go. Just blowing off a little steam.
Yep.
Of course, I don't know. Truth Social post from I don't know if it's this morning or last night, where basically he's effing open the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, that did not look good on Easter.
Yeah, that's not going to age well.
It's just one of those things that's Trump is always Trump, no matter what.
Yeah,
and sometimes he shouldn't be.
Yeah,
just
well,
sometimes
he's not worried. What's going to happen? Is he afraid he's not going to get reelected?
Right. Like, no, we understand.
He's like, screw you guys.
Yeah,
I'll do what I want.
Basically.
Yeah.
He's very American in that way.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of our leaders the last couple decades have been very European.
Yeah. I gave them a list of the targets that they're not allowed to hit.
Yeah.
And these are off limits.
Yeah.
And here's the passwords.
I don't know. And yet at the same time they're like, oh yeah, that's an American citizen in a coffee shop. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bomb him. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's such a weird thing how the Democrats do it. They pretend on the front to be all like, "Oh, don't do that," and then behind the scenes they're like, "Kill everyone and release some nerve gas."
Exactly. Yeah. Both sides want us dead. That's just the way it kind of works out,
Yeah.
Not all of us dead though, because some of us have to be here to be slaves.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think that's what Trump's thing that makes them most mad is that he just says what he's going to do, and for like the last 40 years that they don't do that. Like, you're not supposed to say what you mean.
Right.
He just does. I think that's what makes him the maddest.
Yeah, he goes off script quite a bit.
Well, let's just say, because he always says that. Let's just say. And then,
there you go.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to do it. Yeah, let's just say.
Yep. So what's going to happen Monday? Is someone going to back down, or is they're going to be all hell breaking loose?
They have till Tuesday at 8 p.m.
That's right. They changed the date. Yeah. It's the whole line in the sand thing.
No one's going to be there tomorrow probably either, because they're going to make it a 4-day weekend. Can't get back to work on time, but everybody else would be damned in hell.
Yeah, we're expected to show up. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm my concerns aren't really for what happens in Iran. Like, I don't have any control over any of that shit, so it is what it is.
Right.
My concern is more like, what are the after effects going to be? What's the economy going to look like? What's the midterms going to look like?
Well,
what's Bitcoin going to do?
The thing is, you have children, and are those children of draft age?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
there's a chance that your offspring could be forced, basically, to go die for a foreign war.
Well, that could be. It's always a possibility.
Yeah.
That is. I don't think that's going to be a situation. Although I mean, it's not out. It's a lot more likely now than it was, say, 15 years ago, because
Yeah.
just because of how few people they actually are able to recruit. But
Right.
I don't know. Well, the gas prices on the West Coast are just killing people, man. You combine our retarded governments with an extra,
With more retarded government.
like,
Local and state retarded government on top of federal retarded government.
Yeah, it's
Can you
just
pump your own gas now?
yes, we can now. We're allowed.
Good for you.
Yes, we're allowed.
It's really complicated.
It blew my mind when I moved here. I was like, "What? I can't pump my own gas? What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because people keep wanting to use the green gas because it's more environmental.
Yep.
And then there's the blue gas, but that's only in Kentucky, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Boom.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. Sour grapes to you on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. That a lot of places still pump it for you, though, and a lot of people are just used to it, so it's like one of those things where it doesn't really come up. It affected the rural areas. Now all the smaller gas stations don't have to keep so many people on staff, things like that.
Right.
Yeah. It's the interesting part about Oregon is, like, there's Portland and Salem and that the little corridor up to Seattle, and that's like one particular culture, and then the rest of Washington and Oregon is completely like frontier, rural, almost Idaho-like.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah.
What about Bend, Oregon, though? Is Bend pretty liberal?
It depends. If it's during college, when the college is in, very. When the college is out, no.
Okay.
But then the locals, like the people that are born and raised in Bend for generations, they're not very liberal. But a lot of the transplants in that place, that's an area where a lot of the Californians have ended up.
Yeah, it strikes me as a very liberal town.
Yeah, a lot of the southern Oregon has been filled up with people fleeing California. And then all of the conservatives from Oregon flee to Idaho.
Right.
Like in the last, I think, 4 years, or it was 5 years. Whenever the last census was, from that point to now, they gained one and then lost one in the same period. They gained one from the last census, but they're going to lose it this next census.
Okay.
Because how many people moved. It's wild. I'm just waiting for them to pass that income tax like they have up in Washington. And California has the rich people tax.
Right.
And then that'll be the end. Everybody with any kind of money will be out the door. It's wild.
What up?
Mark, what's the big blue thing next to your monitor? Looks like it's got paper over it.
Oh, that's so it keeps the glare off my glasses. I get tired of seeing those lights in my. I can't turn the damn things off completely.
Okay, so that's a light or a monitor?
No, that's a monitor.
CPU.
Not a monitor, but my CPU. Yeah, see here.
Oh, got it. Okay.
He's like those old people that put plastic on their couches.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like those old people that put plastic on the couches. There.
Okay.
Is that better?
All right.
No. Come on now.
It wasn't there before, and it was hitting my OCD wrong. Just like, what the heck is that? What the heck is that? Is there a monitor? Why would he cover the monitor so he can't read it? What the heck's wrong with him?
No.
Yep. I mean, when Mark loses it, we're never gonna know. You guys are aware of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's kind of the beauty.
Damn it, Blue.
Yep. You don't have to keep it uncovered. It's fine. I'll manage.
No, it's fine for now, but no. Usually I have it covered because I can't sleep with the light on, because the bed's right behind me.
Okay. You could just unhook the RGB crap.
I could actually just, turn the
I
damn
think you can
thing
disable
off,
it in software. Yeah.
Not me. I keep the music stream rolling when we're not streaming.
Right, but you should be able to turn off the RGB lighting.
How do you do that? No, I can. I can turn.
Did you build the PC or?
See, I can turn these off.
I buy power.
Oh, hold on here.
I buy power. There you go.
Oh man.
Yep.
See, I can turn those off, but I can't turn my.
Okay.
I can't turn off the stupid RAM.
Yeah, why did you buy gay RAM in the first place?
Yeah, well,
that's a good question.
It was actually a good buy at the time.
I'm sure it was, because nobody wants to buy gay RAM
in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. With the AI eating up all the RAM, the gay RAM may just be all that's left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They put gay RAM in the AI to make it more woke.
Yeah,
see?
Right.
Yeah.
That's Meta's problem, I see.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, at least get it to stop cycling colors, so instead of being gay RAM, it'll just be homoflexible.
Yeah, homoflexible, yeah.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that.
Apparently it's a real thing.
I mean it is, but it isn't. Yeah.
It all depends on if you're in the joint or not. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They call that gay for the stay. Yep.
Happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wouldn't know though. I'm one of those people that avoids prison at all costs.
Yep. I mean, I do everything I can to avoid run-ins with the law because personally, when taking a shower, I've dropped the soap quite a bit, so it's just like it's not worth the risk. You know?
No, that's a danger.
No. Yeah.
Well, Roger's restreaming us tonight, so I haven't seen.
Roger needs to pay a restreaming fee,
but I'm sure he will too. In time, when he comes up, or something like that.
Yeah. Everybody have a good Easter?
Yeah. I had a really relaxing one.
It's been pretty quiet here.
Yeah.
It was like 70 degrees here, like for the first time this spring, so it was nice.
Nice.
Remember that time Hansel shot a 6-foot rabbit with a shotgun that had a worm dog in it, and it ended up being Willie?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he thought he was stealing the eggs. Yeah.
Well, that would explain the limp.
Yep.
The limp, yes.
Yep. Got him right in the buns with a hot dog.
It was a hole-in-one.
It was a hole-in-one, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I heard Michael the Midget sold that hot dog on eBay.
That's one of the ones that didn't squirm away, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, it was stunned. You know.
It was stunned.
Yeah, just the percussion blast getting shot out of that shotgun, and then the sudden stop in Willie's rear end. You know.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank God it wasn't one of the atomic worm dogs.
Yeah, then he would have buckle cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you could see Willie glowing from behind.
Yeah, he would mutate and grow to a giant rabbit. And probably would have stomped out half of Waldo.
Yeah.
Yep.
The kaiju rabbit of Waldo.
That's it. I'll write a song later.
Yeah, the kaiju rabbit of Waldo. Yeah, put it to the baby metal. It'll work out really great.
All right.
Yeah. Or if you want it to be more Ramones-like, then use Shonen Knife.
Shonen Knights.
Yeah, if you want it to be more Ramones-like.
Okay.
Shonen.
Don't use Ramones. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want the Ramones on that.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, I tried doing some stuff in the style of The Residents, and I can't tell you if it's just bad or if it is so accurate that it's The Residents.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh. Oh. God,
So
man, it was
did
like
all your
90
bees
some
show up
degrees
there,
out today.
CS? CS, did you get all your bees?
Yes, I did. It was pretty insane.
And you got your beekeeper outfit and everything?
Yeah.
All right.
It's just like the jacket and the hat.
Right. So is
So
Willie like sleeping in your van, or you know?
Willie.
Yeah, isn't Willie up there with you?
Oh, no. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was crazy, dude. We what did we do? 8 hives that were 3 things tall. So we had 24 boxes of bees that he bought with 24 queens, you know? And it was just insane. It was wild, man. Yeah. At first I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And then I just started getting into it and doing it. Like, you know, like, okay, you know, I haven't got stung yet, so let's just keep going until I do.
Did you know you can mail live bees? You can actually send live bees in the mail?
Yeah.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, it's totally legal. I like just sending empty packages, and I write live bees on it just to keep people out.
Empty packages with live bees on it.
Yeah. There is a special place in hell for people like you.
Yeah.
He knows that.
I'm waiting for those, those porch pirates to get a hold of one of those. Get swarmed.
Yep. Yeah, what you're supposed to do is take your old Amazon boxes and dump your cat litter box into the Amazon box, and then tape it back up and put it on your porch. And a service, people just come and take it away.
That is genius.
Yep.
That is genius. I would actually, if I lived in an area where I had to worry about porch pirates like that, I would get a cat just to do that.
Yeah. The other thing you can do, if you get a lot of junk mail and it's got those business reply envelopes, you can fill a shoebox with sand and then tape the business reply envelope on it and then mail it. And then they got to pay for, sand.
It's always fun to mess with the junk mail guys.
Oh, yeah.
I used to fold it all up and put it in the envelope and send it back.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
55-minute mark.
Yeah, we'll be switching rooms here in a minute or so.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we're getting close. Oh. Good girl, Blue. Good girl. Go lie down. You're a good girl. Yes, she is. Yeah, the back of my rig is a mess tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking for something earlier today and didn't know where I put it, so I just had to tear apart my entire fucking life.
Yeah. Did you find it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, then, it was all worth it.
After I tore apart my entire life.
Yeah. But you found it.
I haven't put it back together yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done the same thing, looking for my glasses, only to find them on top of my head.
That happens. Those kind of stories are frequent with glasses owners, especially people who take them off.
Oh yeah.
That's why I don't. The only time I ever take mine off is when I go to bed, and then I put them right back on my face. They don't leave. If I took them off, I'd leave them somewhere. I know I would.
Right.
I'm supposed to, but I'm just like, no, I can't do that. I'll forget them. Too much of a space cadet when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I look for my phone while it's in my hand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that on multiple occasions.
Yep. So where's the phone under my hand?
Lie down, Blue.
What the hell is going on?
Don't hit the shot collar, man.
No.
You're not. It's a little late to be what the hell, Mark.
You're not going outside, Blue.
pissing me off right now. The broadcast, the radio broadcaster is not coming up for me right now for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but
Uh-oh.
I'm getting it worked out.
It's because your
We got
computer
time.
doesn't like to be draped. That's what it is. It built up a little too much heat.
No, I don't think that's it.
No?
Took the cover off, woke the gremlins up.
Yeah, exactly. Stirred up the dust bunnies. Because it is Easter.
Yep.
Yeah, it could be.
5:58. We're still in the same room.
Yeah.
Just
Go ahead
heads
and
up.
hang up, guys, and I'll get you on the next one, and I'll
All
get
right.
this going.
See you, David.
All right, bye.
All right. Let me get this going here, in this meeting, and get... Get censorship up in a sec here. Get everybody in here. Ah! Damn it. No, wrong one. It's not being nice to me tonight. I'll get this going. All right,
All right.
everybody there?
Yep, I'm here.
I still can't get that. Well, we won't go on the radio side tonight because I'm having issues with this. I never had problems with this until now.
What?
I don't know. Must have been an update that came in. It's blocking it.
We're not going live on the radio side?
Yeah, on the radio side. But we're all over the place otherwise. We'll still take
Okay.
our breaks as normal. Let's see here.
It's almost a good thing. Because it is Easter. And, you never see, Bill O'Reilly going live on Easter.
This is true. This is true.
In fact, thank you for being here, Doc. I wasn't even... part of me thought that you might just assume we didn't have a show tonight.
Well, I didn't hear anything from you, and the kids did their stuff early and then crashed out because they had a late night last night. So I figured, what the heck? I'd just figure jump on here. Why not?
I had an early as hell morning today, man. The
Yeah,
guy
you got to
working
get up
with
early
me-
to do bees.
Well, he was ringing my ass off at 7 in the morning.
You got to get started early when you're dealing with bees. Any farm stuff, man. That's
Yeah.
why I quit that life.
Well, he was just calling me over, and he would call me and then hang up and call again and hang up and just call again until I finally picked up, and it was 7 o'clock, and I'm like, dude, what? Well, and then I get over there, and he's not even ready. He's got to go to the store and get some stuff, so I'm just sat there and made breakfast and.
Well, let's just take a break from radio tonight. I'll send them a message later about having software issues. Go ahead, and I'll put something together for us later.
All right, welcome to the Censorship Sucks Roundtable podcast show.
Yeah.
Special
That'll
Easter
do.
edition. We got Doc in the house. What's up, Doc?
Oh, not too much. I got my carrot. I'm ready to talk some news. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're not on the radio tonight, so we can finally do the the penis enlargement episode you've been wanting to do for a long time. You obviously went through this process a few years ago where you bought the ad in the back of the pornography, the Penthouse.
Yeah,
And
it was a good deal.
It
It was on
enlarges
sale.
your penis by 3 inches in 6 months. Now, how did that go? Tell us all about it.
Well, I got 6 inches in 9 months, but
Nice.
it works out.
69.
It's kind of like that 6'7" thing the kids are doing, but older. Anyway, yeah. No, it turned out. It worked out well.
I don't even think the
Life
kids
is
are doing the
pleased.
6'7" thing anymore.
No, I think that was just to get old people to do it, and now they laugh at old people who do it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Lord. All right, so to dive into some news, I guess, we got the F-15 pilot or whatever it was that got shot down. There were 2 of them that had to parachute out of a airplane over Iran. One was found and brought back to safety quite quickly. The other one was MIA for, a day or 2. And they got him. They went in and got him. It was SEAL Team 6 that did it. And, slap on the back to those guys. They're just doing, they're doing a miracle work, just incredible work.
Yeah, well, regardless of how you feel about the war, our military is proving without a doubt that they are well-trained, highly skilled, and able to get the job done, regardless of whether it's a difficult job or not. So that's a positive sign. We haven't seen that out of our military, probably because of the leadership, but it's good for the guys to be doing really well. I mean, yes, there's been some casualties, some this, that, and the other thing, but like as far as our men and women on the front lines being able to complete their missions and do their job, they've been pretty successful, and especially this one. This one went really well, considering how dangerous an operation it was.
Yeah. Let's see here. 48 hours. Donald Trump the other day announced they have 48 hours to open up the Strait of Hormuz, or I will rain hell down on them. Glory be to God. President Donald Trump. That was a couple days ago. That 48 hour would have come up sometime like tomorrow morning, Yeah. But then he just came out with another statement saying they've got till Tuesday, 8:00 p.m. Eastern time to rein it in, to end the war, to find peace, open up the strait, and start behaving. And I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow night, Tuesday night at 8:00 p.m. Because they're not going to do anything.
Yeah, I don't think they have any reason to. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm kind of worried for Trump. Like personally, though, like I have a feeling that some of the things that he's saying publicly are going to be used against him. And I just hope that whatever happens on Tuesday, it's quick, it's over, and then we start pulling back troops and start bringing people home. That would, whatever could possibly happen down the road would be mitigated extremely by him making that decision, whatever happens on Tuesday.
It's going to be a ton of bridges, key infrastructure, and power plants, right? He's going to go in and just take them all out. I would, if I were him, it'd be a bunch of key bridges, a bunch of key places, lose power to not necessarily Tehran, but some other cities around the country, just to show it can be done. This is what you're dealing with. If you guys don't take it seriously, it's going to get more of this. And then you got till next Tuesday. Let's try it again,
Well, while I agree tactically that is probably what we're going to see, and it's not outside of normal warfare, what the reality is we've made a whole liberal world order system based on this fictitious idea of war crimes. We put a bunch of Nazis to death over war crimes, and bombing key infrastructure like desalination plants and power plants is actually considered a war crime. And that's what concerns me about the things that Trump's doing and saying is if the Democrats get some power, it doesn't matter whether or not it is not a war crime. That really doesn't matter. They're going to spin it that way and use that against him and try to go after him and impeach him, I think. And it concerns me for our country that that's where we could go with this. Because, I mean, the Iran thing was going to happen. I don't think it really matters who was in there, but I'm more concerned where it leads us after the fact.
Yeah. It's actually a war crime to do that. I mean, like, that's something that could be, because if they've got him on something like that, then it won't be an impeachment. It'll be like it'll try to be the death penalty kind of thing. You know what I mean? They want him dead. We all know.
Of course, if they can get it, yeah, absolutely. They're going to go for whatever they can get for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a wild ride, man. Let's see. I think I got Trump's full statement right down here. Of course, it always has to load through the Twitter machine.
Of course.
8:00 p.m. Eastern. You'll rain down hell. I gave him 10 days to make up a deal or open up the strait. Time is running out. 48 hours before all hell rains down. Glory be to God. Praise be to Allah. Tuesday will be power plant day and bridge day, all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the blanking, use the F-bomb, straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, a little wild to be putting stuff out like that. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't, again, it's like I was saying earlier in the pre-show. He just says things that traditionally our politicians haven't been allowed or been told they shouldn't say. And I hope they don't use it against him. Man, I don't know. Wild stuff. We'll see how it goes, though. I mean, like I said, if he can get out of there, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, he needs to, I kind of like the path he was on, a few days ago, where he said, England, France, it's up to you now. Go get the oil. It's all yours. Have at it.
Right.
We're done. I kind of liked that. I felt that was a good path for us to be on. That, hey, he sort of said, look, we had a mission. The mission was to, take out the leaders, totally decimate their long-range missile systems and any remaining nuclear, stuff that they had. And mission accomplished on that, right? He said it was never about regime change and making sure that the Iranian people got fair elections. It was never about that. It was just about take out some bad guys, decimate their ability to do any damage to the civilized world.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly been done. That has been done. They've been decimated. I mean, they still have some decent military capacity, but as far as the nation goes, their nation is pretty hobbled at the moment.
Yeah. So, Willie's coming in later. I wanted to ask him about the Straits of Hormuz.
That'll be interesting. I'll see what Willie has to say about that.
Well, and more importantly, you never hear about the gays of Hormuz. You only hear about the Straits.
Yeah, exactly. Or the trans of Hormuz. Never hear about them either.
Exactly. So, want to hear about the whole LGBTQ of Hormuz.
Yes. They're important voices to listen to in times like these.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's all about the Straits, but, hey, they'll be fine.
Oh, man. If you don't laugh, you're going to cry, folks.
Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Artemis 2, they had trouble logging into Outlook the other day, which is just typical.
Classic Microsoft.
Well, classic on NASA for even using Outlook, right?
Valid.
There's open source versions of it that are way better. But yeah, it's like Outlook, really.
They had a toilet problem too. I kept hearing different things about it. Apparently it was turns out it was a seal or something was heating up and creating a bad smell or something. I don't know. But so far though, if that's all the trouble they have, that would be a pretty successful trip, I would think.
Yeah, and you get used to the smell after a while.
I mean, yeah, you're in space. I mean, you just got to get used to it because you don't have a choice.
Mhm. Yeah, at that point, you're coming back, at some point, and that's your return. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't speed it up, slow it down, nothing. You just go on a ride, It's like going on a
Yep.
roller coaster.
Yeah, it's interesting though that I mean, especially in the 250th anniversary year that we're doing this.
Yeah.
Although the flat earthers are crushed, they are melting down as we speak. But it's pretty cool. I'm glad that we're actually taking space exploration seriously again as a economic venture.
Yeah. And it's about time, right? We went to the moon in 69 and we haven't touched it in 50 years. So like, let's go, like, why not?
Exactly.
Why not go back? I mean, they say, well, there's nothing there, but is there really nothing there? There's nothing. There's no viable like reason to go.
I mean, other than outside of the science, I mean, there's helium-3. It's a nice start-off jumping point to get to Mars or maybe do some mining on an asteroid. I mean, if you're talking about actually making space economically viable, I think the moon is an absolute necessity to build a base on.
Yeah. And if you can do any tourism up there, let's face it, there's be a lot of wealthy people lined up for days to go to the moon.
Oh yeah, just to say they did it, of course.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You could put $100 million price tag on that, and there'd be people lined up for days.
Yeah, I mean, if you could manage to create a couple living quarters underneath the moon's surface, I'm certain you could rent those out as penthouses to a few rich folk for $1 billion a year.
It's a hell of a commute, though.
Yeah, true. But for, those super weirdo guys that, like the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world, I'm sure it's something he would do.
Do you get good Starlink up there, though?
That is the question. I'm sure it won't take long before they do.
I know for a fact they don't run cable up there.
No cable. No cables. A little too far.
So you got to go with satellite internet for sure.
Might be able to pick up some antenna TV, although it'll be delayed by a couple of weeks or so.
Weeks, would it? I imagine
maybe days. Maybe days.
Maybe minutes even.
Could be. I don't know. I forget what the conversion is on the over-the-air transmissions for radio waves.
I know back in 1969, and our producer Mark, he's way older than we are. He was like 30 then.
No, I was like 4, maybe 3.
40. Okay, 40. Anyway, yeah. I remember though they did the transmissions, and it was like a couple minute delay. You know what I mean? They would ask a question and then get the answer back. So they could do it on the live thing, but it wasn't like quick.
Well, so you could definitely use your rabbit ears then. It'd be good.
Yeah, well, that's what they use then, probably.
Something very close to that. I would a little bit more powerful transmitter, but probably be pretty close to rabbit air antenna.
Yeah. Oh lordy. So, trying to think what else. I don't know. Let me just run through some more of these articles, I guess. We did that one. Easter Holy Week. It is Easter today. Happy Easter to everybody. And he is risen. And now it's funny because we're constantly hearing about how welcomed other religions are in, Muslim countries, yet they have canceled like all Holy Week events in Syria and Lebanon, in Turkey, and a bunch of different countries in the Middle East because it's too dangerous, too dangerous. Syria especially is just a hotbed for like wanton violence against Christians, and what is it, Druze? I think it's a big religion there.
Yeah, the Alawites and the Christians. The Alawites and the Christians, yeah.
They just had an incident a couple weeks ago where, oh God, somebody came through and was yelling at some Christian girls for not covering their hair. and they told him to get lost, and he came back with like 100 other people on motorcycles, and they just ran, amok through the town, and harassed people, you name it, graffiti, nothing really lethal, but scary all the same. And the police do nothing. The military was there. They just watched by and they said, "Hey, there's too many of them. We can't do anything."
Yeah, Syria is pretty messed up right now. I mean, when I say we, I mean our deep state, along with Israel, put a guy from Al Qaeda in charge over there, which is really wild to me, considering a bunch of my friends went over there to Afghanistan to fight those guys. But we got similar problems in Lebanon as well. It's what's going on in the Middle East is what happens in the Middle East every 7 to 15 years, which is everybody gets their panties in a twist, and then every war breaks out on every front, and it'll go on for a little while until enough people are consumed by it that they'll calm down. But this is why it's important for the U.S. to get out of this region and let Israel and the GCC take over control of that region. If England needs to get its oil from the Middle East, well, then you need to deal with the Strait on your own. I mean, those are things I do support, that Trump and Vance have both said, that the people there need to control that. We have our own we can deal with. We don't need to worry about that place anymore.
Yeah, and England has the North Sea too, right? They've got massive oil reserves. They just don't touch them.
That's the problem, right? With Europe in general, like they have the resources to do things, and they could be making deals with people on their own continent, but they don't.
Yeah. I mean, Germany's in a pinch because they shut down all their nuclear plants, and they're totally dependent on Russian oil and natural gas, and that's in jeopardy now. And again, England could have said, "Hey, don't worry, just buy it from us."
Yeah.
Or America, we'll sell it to you. We'll happily sell it to you.
Right.
But,
yeah.
They don't want to do that.
No, and that's the real problem with the Europeans in their struggle against Russia. I mean, they should be just dealing with Russia as a commercial partner. They could be getting all the cheap oil and gas they need. But the people that run Europe are so interested in tearing apart that possible connection between Germany and Russia, because they don't want Germany to be the main power, that they keep everybody down. It's really sad for Europe how the people that run the European Union treat their people.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself, Willie asked me a little while ago if we're doing a show tonight, and I said, yeah. And so he'll come on, but he won't realize we're not on the air. And so I think one of us should drop an F-bomb on him.
That'll catch him off guard.
Yeah, just to see what he does,
Yeah, that'll catch him off guard.
Hey, fuck you, Willie. What are you doing, man?
Man, did you hear about the birthright citizenship case they got going on? The 14th Amendment case is started.
Yeah, I heard the Supreme Court argued it the other day.
Yeah.
But we probably won't get a verdict for a few months.
Yeah, that's what it usually takes them months. But Trump went to catch a little bit of the oral arguments. First time in history that's happened. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned about this one. What are your thoughts on this one?
We're like the only country on the planet that has that, And nowadays, okay, so let's say I'm a billionaire in China, and I send my wife over here, in her 9.5 months or 8.5 months into her pregnancy. I send her over here to this great hospital, the best one I can find in the country, and she has a kid. 2 weeks later, they're back on a flight, and they go back to China. Hey! She's getting the zoomies. Come on, zoomies. And so they go back to China, right? And they live their whole life there. He then turns 35, and the only experience he has with America is, let's say, maybe he spent 4 years at Harvard, right?
Right. If that.
Lived in
right?
China, proud member of the CCP the whole time. Can he run for president?
Technically, yes.
Right. I'd like to clarify what the hell a natural born citizen is.
I think
You know
it's
what I mean?
important. Yeah, I think it's important.
Because a natural born citizen, I was told when I was a kid that both your parents, it just means both your parents were U.S. citizens when you were born. Right?
Yeah. That's what we were taught. I mean, at least fundamentally, like that was the idea, the concept. This whole idea of someone coming over and doing birth tourism is such a modern idea. I mean, it's such a only the last 10 or 15 years has it even been a thing. But I mean, before, back in the 90s, they didn't even talk about that. It was the illegal immigrants are having children here, and if they lived here so long, should we give them citizenship, that kind of thing. But these are people literally coming and using this law to create future spies that can enter the country without any friction. And that's got to be addressed somehow.
Yeah. And are they eligible to run for president too? That's a great question, because I would say absolutely not. Now, would I leave it in place if I was on the Supreme Court? I would probably like to see it restricted to some degree. I don't think it's fair that somebody just comes over here and gives birth and boom, that's it. They leave the country and they never come back. Like, you have to live here and be born here, but also live here. I would say, if you're just coming over the border for the day, you drop a kid and register him as a U.S. citizen and leave. No, that shouldn't be allowed. But I don't know. Mark, you look like you're about to say something.
Yeah, I did get us on the radio side. We are broadcasting live on all the stations.
Excellent.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, I just got us up and running right now. So when we go to break, don't drop any... after we come back from break, I'll play the disclaimer. All right, don't ruin it for us before that. All right.
Okay. All right, and I'll take a break at the 25-minute or the 40-minute.
Let's do it at the 25-minute and get us back on track.
Okay, that's like right now almost. Let's see. Yeah, that is right now. Folks, we'll be right back. We're going to go to break, and then when we come back, we'll be live on the air with the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show.
All right, we're on radio break. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Something happened that it was a compatibility thing that was going on. I had to reset everything, and I got it going.
Yep, Gremlins. Got to watch out for them.
Yeah, updates.
Yeah, that'll do it every time.
That's what caught it.
I'm going to grab a glass of water. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to be good to go. I'll just let I let the stations know that we had a late delay because of stuff happened.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we want to call it that, right?
You get the little Indian head popping up on the screen.
I gotta pick up my energy level again then.
Shake it out.
I'm just tired tonight, man.
Yeah.
But if we're live on the air, I gotta push through it and not let anybody know.
That's all right. We'll make it happen.
You bring Willie will bring your spirits up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He always does. I'm gonna Have to get him on the flat Earth stuff with this Artemis. Dude, it's... I got the photo right here. Round.
Yeah. It's funny to hear the flat earthers try to argue that it's all fake. It's very funny. It's one of the only conspiracy theories that I've ever heard that I, like, just out of pocket, just like without any question, I'm like, yeah, that's just dumb.
Yeah. We got about
Makes
a
no
minute.
sense.
All right, because we're just doing this real short to get it, the disclaimer in and all that. All right.
Okay.
You won't notice the difference when I take and do the other part of this. 30 seconds, guys.
But I just spent the last segment getting really baked, so I hope it doesn't come through.
I didn't need to know that. And here's your countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're live on the radio side right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show for Sunday night, April 5th, 2026. That's right, it's Easter Sunday. So happy Easter to every one of you out there listening in. We hope you're having a fantastic day, getting in all that good food, relaxing. I don't know, they don't watch sports really on Easter, do they, Doc?
Well, there's I believe basketball. I know spring football. I got spring football on right now in the background. So,
Spring football, like pre-season, or was it a different league?
Indoor football, arena league.
Oh, Arena League. Okay, I've heard people talk about that. In fact, I think it was you last season talking about how much you liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I enjoy it. Used to watch it when I was a kid in the '90s, and then I found it still around, and they have a live games on Yahoo Sports now.
Yeah, I had a friend in college who liked to play soccer, and he liked to drag me to intramural games, you know?
Yep.
And I would go and I would play, you know, and it just was like, I didn't really like it. It was, I don't know, but I did indoor soccer once and about died.
Yeah. When you put those walls up, it's a little different. It goes a little bit faster. Yeah. Everything moves a little bit different.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster. You know, when you're kicking a ball and running with it on grass, you kick it at one speed, but on, you know, the indoor gymnasium floor, you just tap the thing and it's going 30 miles an hour that way. And it was full sprint the whole time, full sprint.
Yep. Indoor football is very similar in that way. They have a tile turf they put down. It's a 50-yard field, and it's 8 on 8, and it's just scoring all out for 60 minutes.
Now, do they still do the football with the girls in the bikinis?
I don't think they do that one anymore. I haven't seen that one around in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember that, though, from back in the day, the Lingerie Football League.
Yeah, that's the one. That one, it showed promise. Let's put it that way.
Some kind of promise.
Anyway, let's recover some of the things that we were talking about before the show started. In Iran, we have rescued one of the pilots that was missing. Iran managed to shoot down a couple of our jets over the last few days, and one of the guys was just MIA for, you know, a good day or two. And SEAL Team 6 went in, kicked some butt, found the guy, got him out, brought him to safety, and he'll probably be seen at the White House in the next day or so, I would imagine. You know, it's like, if you get into that kind of situation, it's like your military service is done. Typically, I feel like they just say, thank you very much for showing up. You know, you did it. You're a hero. Go on home. We got it from here.
I don't know, though. I mean, some of these guys, they might go right back in for the hunt. We'll have to see. I mean, especially if it's a younger guy, he might be like, "Hey, let's go. I got people out there counting on me. I got to get back in my plane.
Exactly. There's a lot of that too. I mean, at that level too, when you're a pilot, in a fighter jet, you're one of 100,000 maybe that want to do that position that would die to be in that seat.
And
actually fight a fighter jet for the Navy.
Yeah, exactly. And you're at that level when you're the ones called in to do the job. You're the elite of the elite. So
exactly. And SEAL Team 6 went in and got them. Again, the elite of the elite.
Yep.
They don't even offer those guys an out. It's like they know they don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing I will say. Even though I'm very much against what we're doing over in Iran from an interventionist standpoint, I'm very impressed with the behavior and abilities of our military. They have shown their skill. That's for sure.
Yes, they have. So that's good news. Now, on the other hand, we're looking at a potential Tuesday night deadline. Well, I wouldn't even say potential. I'd say firm, written in stone. Tuesday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Donald Trump has said that if Iran doesn't start, behaving, it's going to be all hell breaks loose. And he specifically said he's going to target their power grid and their bridges and probably a bunch of other stuff. And you were talking about how those might be war crimes to even do that kind of stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I know, taking out like a water supply to a major city of 10 million people, it's got to be a big no-no in war. You don't target the people, you target the military.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, I don't know how much, like the military themselves or whatever care about that kind of thing, but I know anything that the Democrats can use against Trump to try to put him in jail or prison or even worse, they're going to do. So it just, it was one of those things. I've heard people discussing the possibility that could be considered a war crime. And if that is the case, I'm sure the Democrats are frothing at the mouth.
Yeah. They would too. And don't put it past them for a minute. They've already said, like point blank, that they're going to go after, if they get, the majority in the House and obviously in the Senate, hopefully as well for them, from their perspective. But if they just get the House, they can bring impeachments. So if they just get, +1, half the seats +1 in the House, then they're gonna impeach Trump on multiple charges, and the Senate will then have to bring that up. And they don't have to. If they don't control the Senate, they probably won't. But if they control the Senate committees, then this thing will be heard in the Senate. They'll have a gigantic proceeding for each one. We'll get Alan Dershowitz out again and wipe the dust off his shoulders and all that good stuff, so that he can go through this big parade again to defend himself, and they'll never get a 2/3 majority vote. Right? The Senate will never vote 2/3 majority to kick Donald Trump out of office, and therefore actually impeach him.
Right.
They'll say he's been impeached, but it was just filed. Impeachment is when the House files it, the Senate votes with 2/3 majority, and you are kicked out of office.
Yeah. Right. And that's the thing. They'll just spend 2 years dragging his presidency down, and then when he's out of office, they'll kick it to some sort of civil or federal court, probably the state of New York, like always, and they'll go after him. Yeah, and that's why I have such a hard time understanding why he went for this in the way he did at the time he did, knowing what a dangerous spot he was in with the Democrats and where things were at. But hey, maybe he knows something I don't. I'm just concerned going forward that we're going to have to deal with that and the Democrats being crazy. Although I would say if they go super crazy when they get the House, which I think is probably going to happen, that could turn people off to voting for Democrat for president. So it could end up backfiring on them if they go too hard.
Yeah, you get somebody like Newsom who's out there cheerleading all this stuff. He becomes the front runner, and I think he's hands down probably the front runner. I don't know who else can really run against him. There's Whitmer, and Hochul in New York, but they both suck. I mean, they're just not very bright people. You know what I mean? At least what's his name? Gold Hair Gel, Governor Hair Gel, is articulate, and although his key thing is he's not afraid to lie point blank to your face, right?
Correct.
So he will sit there and say California is the safest place, it's the cheapest place, everyone's moving there in droves. What are you talking? You know what I mean? It's just you're making all this up. There's no crime whatsoever. There's no homeless problem whatsoever. It's fantastic. Come out and see for yourself, right?
Yeah.
And everyone will say, "Oh wow, I bet if we flew out there and saw for ourselves, San Francisco would be a really nice, beautiful, safe city."
Yep.
You know,
And he'll have no problem doing that, and he'll do it well, and he'll get the vote blue no matter who crowd, no problem. They'll vote for him.
Mhm.
The scary thing is, will he convince a bunch of uneducated voters to come out by some sort of promise he makes about something? And then that could be one of those things that he could carry, because again, the whole thing that really hurt Biden and then Kamala was young men and middle class moms. That was Trump got those two groups hardcore, and normally they go with the Democrats. If the Democrats win those guys back, it's going to be a tough road for the Republicans for sure.
Yeah. And we've got what Vance I think is a very strong, but even more so, we've got DeSantis down in Florida.
He's too short. I don't think he'll get it. People laugh, but he's 5'6", 5'7".
Oh, come on, that's fine.
No, we've never had a president under 6 foot. Never.
What's Marco Rubio?
5'8".
Okay, he's taller. Okay, wow, he's shorter than Marco Rubio.
Yeah, well, if he has his magic cowboy boots on, he's the same height as Marco Rubio.
And we've never had a president under 6 feet.
Nope.
You're standing on that? I mean, I can go fact check you right now. You're standing on that?
Not in the modern not in the modern age. Nope.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Since television was invented.
Yeah. Because I mean, I can't think of one. I don't know about the Bushes. Especially the father.
He was fairly tall. I can't remember if he was 6'1" or 6'2".
Yeah, Reagan was tall. Obama was tall. Clinton tall. Joe Biden, though, yeah, I would think he was like 5'10" or something. It would be my guess.
Well, unless they used the one was 7 foot tall. The one Biden clone was 7 foot tall.
And Barron Trump is up there with him.
Yeah. But no, I just think DeSantis is a great governor and a great leader. I just think that he'll run into the same problems that Rubio will, and it'll be a stature issue. It won't be a policy issue or anything like that. People vote a lot on their feelings.
Rubio was also born to two people who had green cards, so he was not a natural-born citizen. He was born here, but neither of his parents were U.S. citizens when he was born. He
is considered a natural-born citizen, though, because he was born on American soil.
By modern standards, right?
Yes, by the modern standards.
We were talking about this before. How they changed the rule on that for Obama, and now it's like Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is Canadian. I mean, he's American as apple pie now, but he was born in Canada. He was a Canadian citizen at birth, Yeah. Can't be president.
No, but that's, one of those things that they have manipulated the language of the law. I mean, that's why we have that Supreme Court case, the 14th Amendment, being questioned right now.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll go anywhere near the, aspect of what is a natural-born citizen. In other words, to be the president, the only seat in the country that you need to be a natural-born citizen to hold. And I contend that means both your parents were citizens when you were born. Right?
Yeah, that's not what the Supreme Court upheld in, 1880 or 1898, I think it was. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what they're arguing over. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how all that turns out. It's interesting. But yeah, I would make the case against supporting Rubio just based on that alone, right? I would make the case, you know, I think we need to stand firm on that. It really is just, we were talking about the scenario where, you know, a billionaire in China sends his wife over. She has a kid. They leave 2 weeks later. He, you know, never touches American soil. But then when he's 35, he comes over here, speaks perfect English, and runs for president, you know? Was he a natural born citizen? Yeah, he was born here on soil. I guess he was born here. He's a citizen, but he's a natural born citizen.
No, and that's the crux of the issue. We have enemies who have found a loophole to create a whole basically army of legitimate citizens who can now act as spies for them. And that's something that, I don't know, I hope the Supreme Court considers that when they're doing the case.
Yep. It'll be interesting. I don't think they will. I think they'll probably, you know, as always, they try to stay as narrow as they can so they don't have to do any extra work kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, it's true, unfortunately.
They just go into the most narrow little corner and say, this is all we've been asked to, you know, to study, so this is all we're going to comment on. Yeah. We're not going to clarify a whole bunch of other stuff while we are here with our head in the books, you know?
Yeah. They could prevent future court cases, but no, we're not going to do that.
And in the last few minutes of this segment, I always like to try to come up with some fun stories. So the Artemis 2 has been a big deal for the flat Earth people. They're freaking out because they're not getting those images they want of the turtle with the planet on its back.
And no spaghetti hanging off the side.
Yeah, and no ice wall, no giant ice wall.
Correct.
And how many people have been to space now and seen that, I wonder?
Oh, it's been a few. Been a few.
In the thousands for sure, right?
I don't know. Has it been 1,000?
Yeah, just have gone into space to see Earth, you know, from far enough out that you can clearly tell it's a ball.
Okay, maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
It's clearly not just some giant flat plane that goes on forever. So how do they respond to that? How do the flat Earth people even respond to something like that? Like, you got thousands of people from multiple different countries that are all, you know, report the same thing. It's a ball. It's a planet.
I think their biggest argument right now is that's AI. I think that's what their biggest argument is right now.
And then it was Photoshop before that. And back in the old days in the 70s, it was like you go to your copy machine with a cut and paste trick.
Yeah.
And some glue. Yeah.
I mean, the argument really hasn't changed all that much.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, no, this is a big deal. And it's cool to see. I'm happy to see us doing this because, you know, I want to see a man walk on the moon in my lifetime. You know what I mean? The last time it was just a little before my time. Now I'd like to see it. I think a lot of the planet would too. And, you know, they tried to make this about the first black man to go around the moon. And the captain of the ship, you know, is a black guy. And he's like, look, it's a big thing for humans. It's not for black people. It's not for Chinese people. It's for humans. It's just for everybody. You know, very classy about it. I really took respect with his answer for that, you know, because they always try to bait him, try to get him to say, oh, yeah, man, you know, down with the white man. It takes a black man to run this ship.
Yeah, it's good that he didn't fall for that trap. It is.
Exactly. So that's all good stuff. Then we've got an update here from Breitbart.com. Brian Noem, Kristi Noem's husband. We talked about a little bit on Wednesday about him. I don't know if this broke before last week when you were on, though. You've heard this story, right?
Oh, yes. He has a particular fetish that he enjoys.
Yeah. Big old tiggies. Tig old bitties.
Yes.
He
prosthetic ones.
Giant ones. Massive.
Like that shop teacher from Canada.
Yeah. That kind of lunacy. Just taking it to the furthest extreme you can, and going into these chat rooms and, you know, doing it. And he was wearing them too. You know, he's got the boobies too. Yeah, not just looking at other ones, right, or real ones. It's all about these dudes and fake ones and how they're getting off with each other. Christy, no, man. Where'd you find this guy?
I don't. Sometimes I think they're just picked. Like they pick two people and put them together for political marriages because they always end up cheating on each other.
Oh yeah, yeah. She was with what? Corey Lewandowski.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
And this is all alleged, by the way. Yeah, allegedly. But Breitbart is reporting that he paid $25 a minute in one of these rooms. $25 a minute. Could you imagine running that scam?
I'm gonna look it up after we get off the show tonight. Holy cow! I'll run that scam. I can wear some fake boobies for some dudes for 25 cents a minute.
$25 a minute.
Or $25 a minute. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm down. Let's go.
$250 every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How does that even a thing? I would, I know a lot of people that if I just gave them $5 a minute, they would be happy. Done.
Exactly.
Yeah, you take the other 20, you give me $5 a minute. Let's go. I was like, that's stupid money.
Yeah. It is. I don't even understand. I don't even understand the need to pay for it. But I mean, I guess whatever. People are going to do what they're going to do. But it kind of reminds me of the old phone line thing, the chat lines. Yeah.
Exactly. But just craziness, though. I mean, that whole story is just out of this world. And we cover it. Hey, we cover it. I cover all kinds of lunacy. If it happens on the right or the left, I don't care. If it's funny and it's good stuff, let's go. This is funny.
Exactly.
God, $1,500 an hour, basically at $25 a minute. This article's saying that's insane. I mean, I guess you're only in there for what, maybe half hour at a time.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a good night's work for an escort. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, and for if you're a billionaire, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You don't care.
Yeah.
Even if you're a senator's husband or a governor's husband, you can afford it. So a billionaire would have no problem.
I'm sorry, Department of Homeland Security, though, right? That's where it becomes a problem.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's a security risk.
Oh, giant. Yeah, it's a massive security risk. I mean, this is blackmail all over it.
Yeah. I'm surprised it actually didn't come out before this, honestly, back when she was helping the president campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or like simple vetting for the Department of Homeland Security. If you're going to be the head, you'd think they'd do like a background check on you.
You would think.
Yeah. Or even like to be in the know if you're governor. She was governor of what, South Dakota?
Yeah.
You'd think they'd run the numbers on just about every governor out there to make sure if there's anything that needs to be known by the, the security apparatus of the United States, then they know about it, right? So you do these sort of checks and you maybe don't do anything with it if you find something weird, but at least you know it's there if, the shoe ever falls, you can be prepared. I don't know.
Well, exactly. You would at least do some due diligence to know what your enemies are going to bring up, right?
Uh-huh. But for the Department of Homeland Security, I'm sorry, I would like to see a little bit more scrutiny here. It's a very important position. So,
yeah.
And Doc, I don't even know if we have time to really go through this one, but Trump is talking about fixing this issue with college sports. So college athletes can be paid now, and it's changing everything, right? Talk to us a little bit about this.
Well, one of the big problems, besides the fact that you're now paying amateur athletes, so they're now professional athletes, but that's beside the fact. You have these guys that are transferring schools, not being forced to sit out, so they can get a higher paycheck from another school, and then they're going to the court and applying and suing the NCAA for additional years. In fact, one gentleman who just sued the court to get an extra year. He's going to be his 7th year in college football, and he's coming back to start as quarterback for Ole Miss. That's one of those things where that kind of is outside there's other leagues. There's spring football you could be playing right now, son. You know, not trying to steal some more money from the college. You know.
Now, to be fair, if you're like a couple months away from actually getting your doctorate, okay, fine, right? If you did your whole doctorate at Ole Miss, right, and you actually spent 7 years there studying medicine, okay, fine. But you know, if your major is economics, or it's a hard one. You know what I mean, though. Some simple
basket weaving.
Major. Basket weaving, yeah. And you're taking 7 years to do it. Now you're like Van Thorpe, or what's his name? That college student movie.
Yes, yeah. I know. I can't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about. Van Wilder. That's what it is.
Van Wilder. Yeah. Now you're Van Wilder.
Yes. I was a super senior. I know what that's like. I my last 2 semesters, I was a super senior, and so it does happen occasionally. But 7 years of playing college football, and the only reason he's doing it is to get a paycheck because he's not a pro level quarterback. That takes up a spot from some other student athlete and defeats the whole principle of college sports.
It does, yeah. And again, 7 years at a college team, that's just not what college sports are about, like you say, man. It's, you're senior, you graduate, you're off you go, you know? You don't stick around and take one class for the next 3 years so you can, graduate as slow as possible.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer.
And these guys are making millions. I mean, they're making money.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, some of them are making a lot of money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll never get pro contracts, some of them, and so they're really milking it, and that's really what it is. But I'm a firm believer that you get 5 years and that's it. That should be the rule. I just don't think the president should be the one doing it. I think the NCAA should have the balls to do their own job.
Yeah. It's just wild. I mean, we look at these movies like, I think it was Johnny Be Good, where he gets, scouted by all these different teams. And back then it was like they'd throw a dormitory, the facilities at you. They'd throw the food at you, and of course the scholarship. Now it's like money. The scholarship is just to get all that other stuff is a given, right? I want the money. What's on the bottom line? And, you pick your school by just a bidding war. That's kind of wild. It changes everything for high school games too. You know what I mean? Because if you're a senior in high school, you might be a year away, if you're really good, from getting a serious fat paycheck, And
if you're really good at a small school, are you going to stay at that small school without getting a whole? Nope. You're going to go to a bigger school so you can get more recognition,
more money. But anyway, folks, we are out of time. We're going to take a break. This is the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show, and we'll be right back after these messages.
All right, we're good to go. Everything's working okay now.
Good.
Let's see here. Yeah, I don't mind collegiates being paid so long as it's seniors only. That way, they can get like a foothold into getting an idea what it's going to be like, to have an agent and all that to go pro.
Yeah, that they'll never pull back
from what they already have.
Yeah, if they would have done something like that,
if it'd be like, okay, well, we're going to pay you, but it'll be like an internship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there even classes they can take that would teach them that kind of stuff, though? I mean, you'd think the school would teach them some of this stuff. If you're like a varsity football, you should have a class that you can take that, like, for varsity sports athletes that will make money. You know what I mean?
I know at the college I worked at when I was college coach, there was nothing like that. But that was Idaho State University. It was a tiny school. Mm-hmm. But you go to, like, say Penn State or Nebraska, Ohio State, Big Ten or SEC school, absolutely. They have courses designed just for football players.
Where is Idaho State?
Pocatello.
Pocatello,
so
okay,
Boise's on the far west side, and then Pocatello's on the far east side at the bottom of the state.
Yeah, it's like very close
Boise's
to...
on the far west side, and then Pocatello's on the far east side at the bottom of the state. Yeah, well, I mean, for Idaho,
it's like
right next door.
Very close
Boise's on the far west side, and then Pocatello's on the far east side at the bottom of the state. Yeah, well, I mean, for Idaho,
it's like
right next door.
Very close.
Boise's on the far west side, and then Pocatello's on the far east side at the bottom of the state. Yeah, well, I mean, for Idaho, it's like right next
down to the Grand Tetons.
Yeah. Well, that was my delivery route. I used to deliver to all the stores up in the campground, all their supplies.
Oh,
All
wow.
right, fellas, I
every
think
spring.
it's close enough. Let's go ahead and switch out rooms. All right?
Alrighty.
All right.
We'll be right back into this one in a sec. All right, folks. Stay tuned for hour 2 of Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show, where Willie should join us.
Okay, then.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun little drive up through there in a box truck.
Oh, yeah, man. All weather.
Well, we didn't go up in the winter. They were closed
Okay.
all. We went spring through the end of the season. But yeah, even in the spring, it was a little iffy up on top of the mountain.
Yeah. It can get that way for sure. In a moment's notice, too.
Yeah. The rainstorms that come off the side of the mountain are always fun.
Yeah.
Blow your truck sideways on the road. It feels like the whole truck's going to go over sideways. It doesn't, but it feels like it's going to.
Yeah. God, my neighbor's blasting music really loud. I mean, it's fine, but he's just listening to a radio station, so it's like half the time it's just commercials.
Oh, radio.
Kind of funny, just blasting commercials at full volume.
Yep.
Buy our brain supplements.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Oh, dude, it genuinely hasn't rained down here, like, at all this winter. Like, maybe twice. Back in, like, November.
Yeah, we didn't get our snowpack up here. Are you guys worried about wildfires down there yet?
Well, not here, per se. It's desert, right? I mean, they get wildfires, but they're not like they are in forested areas, you know?
Man, like they
what
do up
Flagstaff will be like, or northern Arizona, I don't know. It could be pretty bad up there in the summer.
That's their concern here. Is whenever it gets dry here, that's usually means a bad forest fire year.
Yeah, we got somebody in the lobby.
Got him.
Damn it, he got in.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
he got in.
Yeah, somebody gave him the link again. God,
Good morning. Y'all been hacked. Hacked, y'all. I hacked in. How y'all are? Come on.
Doing good, Willie.
good. Did you
where-
check out that show on Wednesday, Willie?
Yeah, no. Oh, man, no. Hey, you dirty dogs me, man. You.
No, I didn't.
You.
I did. I sent you the link. Your phone didn't provide it to you, and then
You
I
did?
put the link into our chat here on Meeting.
You dirty dogged me. I got no such a link.
I can take a
You
screenshot
dirty
of my
dogged
end.
me. I
I
said,
did not.
hey, where y'all at? I didn't get no link. Hey, I got the proof, man. I had a show all planned out and everything, and things I was gonna say, and you dirty dogged me. You sent the link out into space somewhere. Look at that. Hey,
He sent
Dog
it to
69.
Artemis. How's it going, Willie?
Hey, mate, I just want to say hello to you, Doc 69. I thought they done run you off, man. To be honest with you. Hey, I'm surprised you stuck around long as you have. Hey, they done run
I stick
everybody-
around for you, Willie.
I'll bet they done run everybody else off.
Willie, you run them off.
No, man. Hey, Mark Wojciechowicz.
Yep.
Wojciechowicz.
Just Mark. Yeah, what's up, Willie? How you doing?
I wonder if you can even pronounce your own last
I sure
name
can.
right.
Been saying it for
Oh,
almost
man.
60 years now, so come on now.
Oh, 6? Are you that old, man?
Yep.
You 60 years old?
In October.
A doggity doggone, man. Can we say doggity doggone on the
Yeah,
radio?
you sure can.
All right, man.
Hot
No, you
diggity
cannot.
dog.
We're on radio break, by the way, so
Yeah.
you can't say it here either.
I figured as much. I can't say dead gum on the radio, but I can say doggity doggone.
If you say so, Will.
Daggum.
Huh?
If you
Hey,
say
no.
so.
Hey, no, and John Galt, I'll tell you something else. Hey, you're a bad friend. Look at him. I sent you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, I sent you a photo, and I asked you what that was coming off the side of that rocket, man. Hey, I found out since what it was that come off the side of that rocket, but you didn't tell me.
Was it monkey turds?
Well, I don't know if I saw.
Yeah, well,
What you're
hey,
talking about.
sent it. No, I sent it to you, man. It's a gondola that they
In a
use.
text?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, like on the phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah, I
pay
see
no
it now.
So
attention
they had
to
a
stuff, man.
gondola on the spaceship?
They do, man. Hey, no, they had a gondola. Just no. Hey, this thing was on wires, and
Okay, you sent this at 5:22 a.m. by the way.
Well, and
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm not
The
even up at
timestamp
that
on it is
time.
5:22 a.m.
well, hey, it probably 8:22 my time. Come on.
That's why I didn't see it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but for 3 days, man, you'll never look at your phone.
If I don't get the notification, I won't. No.
Yeah, no. Hey, y'all look at that thing, man. It's a gondola, and I studied up on it, man. That's a real thing. Hey, when that rocket goes up, that gondola, it's on wires, and it goes away from the launch pad. But how do you know that them astronauts wasn't inside of that gondola, and they launched that rocket with nobody inside of it? Come on.
What? No way.
Have you seen the gondola, man?
I see it, and I think in about 5 seconds that thing's going to be beneath the rocket, which is going to be a fireball, basically. And so if anyone is in there, they would be cooked to a shred, cooked to a crisp.
No, man. Hey, it is a safety device. It is intended to evacuate that rocket ship in case of a malfunction or explosion or whatever. It is safe. But
all right,
they
Willie,
got
I just want to let you know 30 seconds, and then we're going to be on air or something like that. And are you doing your section tonight or not?
What?
I'm it's Easter.
Why wouldn't he do
I didn't know if he was going to do his show, his part of the segment tonight. No one clued me in. Anyways,
I'll let you take
I'm
that
sure
one,
you
Willie.
are. Since you're here. Here we go. Here's your countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know what that was, Willie.
1.
I don't know what that was.
Look out, cats, dogs, and kids. You're on the air right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hour 2 of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show, April 5th, 2026, Sunday night, Easter Sunday, no less. Very special edition. With us tonight, we've got the King of Flat Earth, who's got egg all over his face because the Earth is round, and Artemis 2 went around the round moon, come back to the round Earth, and Willie, you've just been proven wrong all day long. The Earth is round.
Hey, I'm behind the radio land for all y'all don't know. Hey, my name is Willie Lee. I run Willie's Worm Farm down in Waldo, Florida, and Willie's Cricket Emporium up in Sandy Run, South Carolina. How y'all doing tonight? Come on.
Doing great.
Doing good. Doing real good.
Hey, I sell worm hot dogs and tea jugs too. Hey, if anybody's interested, man, hey, I got a supply.
Those worm hot dogs are delicious.
Yeah, no, they are delicious, man. Hey, but there's things going on. There's stuff going on in the news, man. Hey, I know this is a family show. Hey, but has anybody
You're
out
gonna
there
change the
seen?
subject, aren't you? Because you got egg on
No,
your face, buddy.
no,
You're
no.
changing the subject.
Hey,
Look at you.
no, hey,
You're running away from your little flat Earth theories because you know they're wrong.
no, hey, you sidetracking me, man.
No,
Hey,
I
I was
ain't. I'm
going.
keeping you
Hey,
on the track. The track is you were wrong.
hey, no. Hey, look at here. Hey, y'all me. You want to know what's funny? I tell y'all what's funny. Hey, the total. I got the news right here, man. The total program cost for the Artemis program is estimated at $93 billion to $100 billion through 2025 per launch cost. Each mission to launch costs $4 billion, man. Hey, they got a SLS rocket, Orion capsule together cost $44 billion to develop.
What do you think it cost
Projected.
Elon Musk to do the same thing?
Yeah, yeah, no, hold on, man. Let me get to the point now. You sidetracking me. I see what you're doing there,
Like
man.
half. Like
No,
half.
hey, because you
I was
made a
just adding
point.
color commentary. I mean, I bet he's doing it for like $1 million a pop.
Yeah, now look at here. Projected spending. The program requires over $50 billion in funding over the next 5 years to sustain operations and lunar landers. Hey, man, I say all, I say all that to say this: flat Earth, man. Because we, because we ain't seen no pictures of Earth. We ain't seen no. Hey, for all that money, all them billions of dollars, man. Hey, we got one photo of Earth. They got clouds all over it, no chemtrails, and a little tiny piece of Africa that you can see through. Man, all them billions of dollars. That's the only photo we get. Hey, these cats, man, they. It's funny. It really. April Fools, man. Hey, they took this rocket and they flew it around the moon, and they talk about how ominous it was on the backside of the moon and everything. We got one picture of the backside of the moon, and like, hey, there's a great big old black dot there. I wonder what that is, man. Hey, and then they act like they ain't never, mankind ain't never been to the moon before like that. Hey, mankind has
Well,
been
they
to the
know we
moon,
came
and
from the moon.
and men have been on the backside of the moon. Hey, the Chinese done it, man. Hey, the
Yeah,
Russians
but that's
done it
where
back.
human beings came from. We came from the moon, Willie. I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah, not.
That's what they're hiding from us.
Hey, hey, did y'all hear about that, man? Hey, everybody on the planet Earth is going to play a trick on the astronauts, man. Everybody on the planet Earth is going to dress up like monkeys. And when the astronauts come down, everybody's going to be dressed like monkeys. They're going to think they done landed on a different planet.
That would be funny. Actually, that would be a great joke. That would be awesome.
That would be fun. Hey, they come. I picture this. Everybody on Earth wouldn't have to do it, but just like right there in the moon landing, wherever the thing lands out in the ocean or whatever. What if they had people dressed up like apes rescuing them, man? Oh,
Have
that'd
all
be
the
fun.
Navy guys show up in monkey costumes. That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I'll tell you, man.
Well, yeah.
Hey, we got, hey, we paying $4 and something for a gallon of gas here in South Carolina, man. Hey, and they sending men to the moon. Talking about a gas crisis. Hey, they using all that fuel to send people to the moon, man. Oh man, hey, it's crazy. You can't make this stuff up,
Well,
man.
as
Hey,
much gas as those hot dogs give you. I mean, I could fuel my own car if they just give me a converter.
no, man. Hey, my hot dogs do not cause gas, man. Hey,
That is a fib.
no,
You're
no. Hey,
fibbing.
no. Hey, my worm hot dogs are quality worm hot dogs, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
They're
hey,
disgusting. They're
yeah,
the most disgusting thing I think I've ever heard of on this planet.
They are
no,
delicious.
A
Do not
worm
listen
hot
to
dog. It's
John
hot
Galt.
dog
They are
just stuffed with
delicious.
worms.
They're
Yeah.
delicious.
Well, no, they're mixed with it's worm mixed, man. I can't give you the recipe, but it's got bacon. It's got vinegar and bacon powder in flour, and I mix it with my cricket flour too, man. And I mix it all up, and the secret is proprietary. I don't know what that word proprietary
It's salt and
means,
pepper, isn't it?
but I mean that's
Your
what it
secret
is.
is salt and pepper.
Yeah, but no, hey, this whole thing, it's an April Fool's joke that they went to the moon, man. I mean, there's all kind of glitches and green screen.
No,
Hey, they
Willie,
showed
there's all
no,
kinds of photos. There's all kinds
no,
of photos. It's real. They went up
it,
there. They even had trouble with their toilets, and
yeah, no,
they couldn't log into Outlook.
no, it ain't though, man. I'm telling you. Hey, they showed one scene. They had the 4 astronauts in there, and then they had a camera guy back there behind them. Oh, it was funny. And like, who's the
Really,
guy in
egg
this photo?
on your face. Egg on your
Uh,
face, man. You are
So if it is
moving
fake,
along
Willie, what
beyond
are
a
they
reasonable
spending
doubt,
all that money on? What are they
yeah,
spending all that money on?
right?
hey, that's just it, man. Hey, they throwing that money here, there, and everywhere, but it ain't going to no space program. Hey, people's getting rich off of this space program. Hey, they're diverting this money. Look, hey, let me go ahead and tell y'all right now, I am not suicidal. I am happy with life. I love life. Okay, and
And he
if I
sells
wind
delicious
up.
hot dogs.
No. Hey, if I wind up in the obituaries, it's because somebody done me in, man. I'm telling y'all right now. Hey, be forewarned. But I got all the information. Hey, because y'all know I used to be, well, still am a top secret agent, man. And I got
Yeah.
information, man. All this
And I
money
want to
is
ask you
in.
something on that note,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, what?
We're hearing all this talk about the Straits of Hormuz, right? You heard about that, Willie?
Yeah. Hey, soon to
How
be
come?
called the Strait of Donald Trump. Come on.
How come they never talk about the gays of Hormuz? The gays of Hormuz,
Or
Yeah,
or
the
the
but
trans
trans of
people of
Hormuz.
Hormuz?
hey, this here is what you call a family friendly show, and you ain't being family friendly, man. Hey, because I seen
I'm
something
asking an honest
along.
question.
Yeah,
I'm saying
no,
all you hear about are the Straits of Hormuz. You never hear about the
yeah,
gays over there.
yeah, no. Hey, you, like I hear, hey, I still want to know why we spending all these billions of dollars on a space program, and all we got is one picture of Earth and two photos of the moon. Hey, look at here. Hey, and I told y'all too about this company that wants to sponsor me, and I told them I would not advertise their product. It's
Well,
called
good.
No
So then we can move
Notradol,
on,
and
because I don't
and
think you want to be advertising anybody on this show, Willie. I just it's not allowed. Mark
but
needs a
no,
cut. I need a cut. The station
that's
owners
right.
need a cut. You know, it
That's
goes
right.
all around. You can't just be taking
There's a
all the money.
contract involved.
That's
Doc
right.
needs a cut.
That's right. That is why I will not advertise for no Nodradol that keeps you awake for long hours,
No,
man. I won't do
no,
it. I
no,
can't
no.
advertise for them. Hey, no, they
That's
told
right.
me. Hey,
I'm going to
they
talk over
told
you if you try.
they they told me every time I mentioned the name No Nodradol that they would pay me a certain amount of money, but I can't tell y'all how much that it is. But I ain't gonna mention their name no more, man. Hey, but I come up
Isn't
with
that the
another
product that
idea.
allegedly gives people cancer?
No. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, man. All I know is, man, you take this stuff and it keeps you awake for a long time. I'm telling y'all, look at here, something.
I don't think that's a prescription drug, Willie. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
hey, I've been up for 40 days.
That's what I'm saying. I
I've been
don't think
up.
that's prescription. I'm just
I've
saying.
been up for 40 days with no sleep. I know Notradol. Hey, no, no, yeah, you're sidetracking me, man. Hey, I got a whole bunch of stuff I need to get through,
Well, you got
man.
about 6 minutes left, Willie.
Yeah,
Feel free to take all that time you need.
yeah, no. Hey, I see what you're doing there. You're fixing to interrupt me for the next 5 minutes. No, hey, look
No,
at
I'm not.
here.
Not at
Hey,
all.
hey,
That's not how I
He
run my
wouldn't
show,
do
Willie. I'm
that
here
to
to
you.
give you the freedom to say what you want. You know, I think censorship sucks, right?
yeah,
I named the show after
no.
it, so
Yeah,
I would
no,
never censor you, Willie.
no. Hey, okay. Hey, I'm fixing to get real sensitive right now, man. Hey, I want to talk about some boobies. Hey, y'all know I ain't got no girlfriend or nothing. I had Aunt Mama Lou. She used to be my wife, but we ain't really married no more. But I ain't really never been with I ain't even gonna get into it, man. Hey, but I like me some boobies, man. Hey, hey, speaking of boobies, I'm speaking of
Hey,
boobies.
family friendly, Willie. You said it
Yeah,
yourself
not,
now. Come on.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
I'll give you a little leeway here, but let's get on the
not,
subject here.
not Kirsty Nome. Have you seen her husband?
Yeah.
Hey,
He's got a
guy.
huge rack.
He
Huge
just
rack.
he got some big old boobies. I seen that and I'm like, go Ray, day in the morning. Doggone, man. Oh, I can't say doggone. I hey he he's some kind of a cross dresser or something or other. I don't know what all's come out, man. Hey, but what
Allegedly,
about
yeah.
Hey, what about cornhole, man? I can't get
Yep.
enough of
Wait a
cornhole, man.
minute. I thought this was a family-friendly show.
Yeah,
You're talking
no,
about cornhole.
No.
no,
It's a family fun game called
yeah,
cornhole.
You're talking about the game. Okay,
yeah,
okay. You went from
cornhole,
boobies to cornhole. I was confused.
yeah,
No.
cornhole
It's a
tosser.
family friendly
He's a
game.
he's a cornhole tosser, man. And I heard y'all on the show the other night with you and John and
Brett.
Brett. Yeah, hey, I heard y'all was calling this dude a girl. It ain't no girl, man.
Yeah.
It's a dude. His name is Dayton Weber. He's facing
Mm-hmm.
murder charges after he shot his friend. This dude is a quadruple amputee cornhole player. I didn't even know you could
What's a
make a
gun?
living off of cornhole playing, man. Hey, but I seen this guy. He can shoot guns. He can climb a deer stand, and he can do all kind of stuff. He's real impressive, man. But he got an ex girlfriend, and she said he got a temper problem, man. Hey, but y'all look up this cornhole guy, man. He's impressive, is what he is. Like I am.
I don't know if I would call that impressive. I mean, he's kind of a jerk. I mean,
But
he
you know,
shot his friend.
yeah, but I'm talking about the way that he can climb a deer stand ladder, and the way he can shoot a rifle,
Well,
and the way he can shoot a gun,
Well, I mean,
and the way he can
he
throw a
somehow got
cornhole
that
he's
tag.
body into his
stumpy.
trunk. He
Huh?
somehow got the guy into his trunk too, right? Like he put the guy in his trunk. How do you do that as a quadruple, paraplegic? It's
Yeah,
You use your teeth.
impressive.
You use
yeah.
your teeth.
You almost have to get him to sit up in you. Will you just sit in my trunk real quick, and then boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, he had some friends in the back seat, and he's like, "Hey, y'all, help me with this dude I just shot." And they say, "You crazy?" They jumped out and ran. How ain't helping you? He's like, "All right, I get this." And he took the guy down the road and dumped him in somebody's yard, man. It was something else. Mm.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, it's all alleged, but it happened.
That's
Hey,
not how
hey,
allegedly works, Willie.
yeah. Hey, Doc 69. Hey, man,
What's up, Willie?
I love you, man, and I got enterprises going on, man. I got
Oh,
stuff
here
that I,
comes the money grab.
yeah, no,
Do I
hey,
need to
this
write
ain't,
another check out to Saul?
yeah, no, hey, this ain't gonna be much, man. All I need is enough money where I can buy me a clown suit. Hey, I need me a clown
What are you
suit.
buying a clown suit for?
Yeah, no, hey, Mark,
Wait,
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
God.
no. You're not changing the. What are you buying a clown suit for?
Yeah, hey, maybe Mark can chip in too. Hey, no, hey, cause there's money to be made in being an emotional support clown. I got it right here in front of me. An emotional support clown. Hey, I can go to people's house. Hey, 'cause they got clowns that do birthday parties and stuff, man.
Willie,
And
Willie,
people, how
hold
what?
on, hold on. I don't think you need a suit. Just go as you are. You'll be fine. Really.
Yeah, no,
I was just gonna say that. I bet Willie, if you go into your closet, I guarantee you I can dress you like a clown.
no. Hey, I
Probably
already got.
true.
Hey,
Probably
hey,
true.
I already do birthday parties, man. Look at here. Hey, we
Family
do the wheelie
friendly.
dance.
You
Yeah,
have
no,
to have clothes on. Family friendly.
yeah, no. No, hey, we do the wheelie dance, man. Hey, when you take your fist and you ball them up and you go to the right twice and go to the left twice and then you wiggle your hips and you do the chipmunk dance. You remember the chipmunk dance like the groundhog on Caddyshack? Y'all remember that groundhog or whatever it was on Caddyshack
Mm-hmm.
where he
Oh
would do
yeah.
that little dance? Yeah, that's the wheelie dance. He puts his arms down by his side and kind of wiggles around to the left and to the right. It's a chipmunk dance, man. Hey, but an emotional support clown. Hey, all I need is money. Hey, I already got a big old red wig that I can wear. Hey, and I got a big old red nose. I just need the clown outfit and the clown shoes, man.
You know, Willie, invest in a giant pair of prosthetic boobies. We heard that Christy Nome's husband was allegedly spending $25 a minute to be in these chat rooms with these dudes with these big prosthetic boobies. If you can get $25 a minute, man, you got my attention.
Yeah, but hey, they should have been paying him, man. No, it ain't no joke, man. I do have them big old boobies. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but look at here. Hey, price of eggs is going up too, man. Hey, Doc 69. Hey, you know my daddy. Bless my daddy's heart, man. He got arrested. he had a flatbed load of marijuana bales, man. He hauled it out of Florida. He was going to Arkansas all the way up to Washington State, and they caught him in Arkansas, and they put him under the jail, man. Hey, but we could do this too, man. We could get a load of eggs coming out of South Carolina. Hey, a dozen eggs in the state of South Carolina is $2.50 for a dozen of them, or
It's about
a
where they are
dozen,
here,
or
yeah.
6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, or 17 eggs is a dozen.
They were like
17,
Something
$6
like
a year or
that.
two ago.
16.
Something
Yep.
like that.
Yeah, hey, but it's $2.50. Hey, we can put them on a tractor trailer, man. Hey, and we can haul them up to Washington State, and they're getting $7 for a dozen eggs up in Washington State. Hey, all I
All right, well,
need for
Doc, I might
At
make
rate,
this
I just
real
buy a
easy.
chicken.
Yeah, what are you paying for eggs in Portland?
I don't know. I don't do the shopping, but it's not quite that high.
Yeah, maybe you can just get them from Portland and bring them up to Washington.
Yeah.
That'd be a much shorter drive.
no,
I would think so.
Basically one bridge.
they're
Pretty
expensive, man. I'm telling you. Hey, but hey, by the time I get all them eggs across all them state lines, and it'd take me probably 3 or 4 days to get there, they probably done hatched out. They wouldn't be eggs no more. They'd be baby chickens. Look at you.
Well,
Hey, we can
you
sell
need
them
what they
for
call a reefer, a
Yeah,
refrigerator
you
truck.
put them in a reefer. Yeah.
a reefer. Oh, that way they smoke, man. Hey, you ain't fooling me. Hey, that smoked that reefer. Hey, but look at here. Hey, in other news, man. Hey, I got a contract
Well,
with Debbie. No,
in other
hey,
news, we
Debbie.
got 30 seconds before we go to
No,
break, so
no.
make it
Hey,
quick.
Debbie. Hey, no, Debbie has done signed me on, man. Hey, and already she has got me a radio contract in Virginia and North Carolina. Hey, and we're going to be going out to I can't remember what the name of that place is, man.
10
Somewhere
seconds,
out in the
Willie.
middle of nowhere, man. Hey, but she got me radio contracts, man. Hey, Debbie has done made
Well,
me more
fantastic.
money
I
than it's
can't
all
wait to
good.
learn more about that, but we've got to go to break,
Yeah,
folks. This
no,
is the
hey,
Censorship Sucks Roundtable
no,
radio show, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with more.
no, flat Earth, man. Hey, we need to talk about flat Earth.
You got it in. You got it in. You were great. You're a nut. I love it.
Yep. What are you doing, Debbie? That sounds cool.
Huh?
What are you doing, Debbie? That sounds cool.
Oh, nothing. It's all made up, man.
Okay.
Every last bit of it is made up. You know Willie's made up, right? Hey, but that ain't made up with that gondola, man. That gondola come off the side of that rocket. I watched that thing take off. And they got this gondola that goes down these zip lines. Now, who's not to say that those astronauts aren't actually in that gondola? And when this thing takes off, there ain't nobody in the top of that rocket.
Yeah.
But have you seen the gondola?
No,
Yeah, you
I
sent
didn't
me a
see any
picture.
of the pictures.
Huh?
I haven't even seen any of the pictures.
Yeah, no, hey, look at the takeoff. Look up the takeoff on YouTube or whatever, and you'll see the gondola go down on the zip line right before that rocket takes off.
But if they weren't going to send them up in the first place, why not just fake the whole thing? Would they even step foot in there and then have to take the gondola out? Why just not be in a studio somewhere in Hollywood?
Okay, because it's all Hollywood. Every last bit of it's all made up. There ain't no way in the world these 4 people are in that little capsule and is going up to. I mean, think about it. The whole thing doesn't make any sense. They're traveling at 24,000 miles an hour. What's the propulsion system on that thing like? You know, it's like they're
Better than your Pinto.
Pretty good.
We got to do these 6-minute short bursts to get it around the backside of the moon and then back to Earth again. And all that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, it's a slingshot, right?
Yeah, right.
The moon.
Supposedly they use the gravity. I mean, if you believe in that kind of thing.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't even get into talking about TSA. They got ICE agents running the TSA. Yeah, nothing can go wrong there.
I hope they privatize the security after all this debacle. Just privatize it all.
Oh yeah, nothing can go wrong there.
I'm surprised nothing hadn't gone wrong yet.
It's not like TSA stopping anybody. About all they do is steal your wallet out of your luggage.
And this whole war thing, man, we ain't got no business being over there doing what we're doing. I'm telling you. And I don't know how much y'all are paying for gas out there, but it's damn near $4 a gallon here.
It's like $4.50 something here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm $4.15.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the American people getting out of all this? Nothing. And the thing about it is the oil, the gas that we're paying a high price on now is already here. It's not even come through the Strait of Hormuz yet. That oil is going to be even higher than what it is now.
Yeah, I think a barrel of oil on the ground in the Strait in that region is going for like $150 a barrel.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I would bet if it's over there, it's probably next to worthless because it's not worth anything there, right? Like they've got all they can use, right? So
I assume that's just for. I assume that's just for the processing plants that are buying it to ship out processed material.
Yeah,
that's what I assume.
Yeah, interesting because I mean they've got to be backlogged up to their eyeballs in oil there now.
Yeah, a bunch of them shut their facilities down because they can't get any shipped out. So I would assume,
yeah. Yeah, which is why I think didn't they just put in a pipeline that goes from like Riyadh to Israel or something?
It was from that's where they want to put one. They want to put one all the way across, but they have one going across Saudi Arabia from the Strait of Hormuz to the Red Sea. That one they turned on. That's the one where they're
30 seconds, guys.
Bypassing a lot of it.
Either way, I appreciate you guys.
You're a king, Willie. You're a king among men.
Happy Easter, Willie. And tell your gal that too, all right?
Oh, she's sitting right here. She can hear you.
All right.
Happy Easter, guys.
All right. Here's your countdown, fellas.
5, later, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1, and you're live and on the radio side right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hour 2 of the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show. Very special Sunday night edition for April 5th, 2026, Easter Sunday. And with me tonight, I've got Doc in the house. What's going on, Doc? What's up, Doc?
Oh, just hanging out with you guys. Got a little spring football, little indoor football league on in the background. Got a dog next to me. It's a good Sunday.
It is. It's a beautiful Sunday. And I don't know, man. I'm getting a sunset right now that just knocks your socks off. It was a beautiful, beautiful day today. Can't complain one iota. It's I got to say, Arizona's just a great state. I'm loving it out here. And not looking back, Yeah. But anyway, let's dive into some news. I've got a really interesting story here out of Mount Everest. Okay. There has been a scam that's been going on there for a number of years where the guides will trick people into basically thinking they need to be evacuated. In some cases, they would secretly lace their food, right, to sicken them and trigger these helicopter evacuations and these very expensive processes at the hospital and yada, yada, yada. Next thing you know, that individual, you're halfway up Everest, you're not feeling good, and everyone's freaking out. You got to get out of here. You know, boom, you're $20,000-$30,000 later, and you didn't make it up Everest.
Yep.
You know, and I may be way low on the numbers there. I don't know what an emergency evac from a helicopter costs on, you know, base camp at Everest. I might be lowballing it at 20,000-30,000. It could be 10-20 times that amount, right?
Yeah. Could be a million.
Yeah, but they're saying this is a $45 million scam, insurance scam, and that everyone involved was all getting kickbacks from doctors to guides to like the companies that you know hired and rented out the guides. You name it. It says here, according to the Nepal newspaper, at altitudes above 3,000 meters, mild symptoms of altitude sickness are common. Blood oxygen saturation can drop, hands and feet tingle, headaches develop. In most cases, rest, hydration, and gradual descent is all that is needed. But guides and hotel staff, according to the CIB investigation, have been trained to terrify trekkers at precisely this moment. They tell them they're at risk of dying. The only immediate evacuation will save them. You know, pretty gross stuff. I mean, these people are dropping. What does it cost to climb Mount Everest? You know, from door to door. It's got to be
pricey. Yeah, it's got to be pricey.
Yeah, $100,000 probably minimum, and a month, 2 months of your time, plus all the training that goes into it. I mean, you don't just show up there and climb it, you know.
So how's this work? Do these people have to have insurance when they have to get some kind of insurance to go up there, and that's the insurance that they're triggering? Is that how it's working out?
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine there's like to get the permit to go up there, there's probably a number of different insurance policies you need to have and whatnot. And so they're just kind of bilking the insurance. So they're calling this an insurance scam, you know?
Yeah, that's... anytime that you can get an insurance scam going, somebody will. So it's not really surprising in that way. It's just wild that somebody would... something so specific, they would think that they would get away with it and not get caught.
Yeah. And again, you know, you're targeting the people that can afford to be there in the first place, who are at the peak of their health, who are, you know, probably nuts about mountaineering and you know, and very, very wealthy people, doctors, lawyers, you know, smart people that you pull this over on the wrong guy and suddenly it all breaks loose, you know?
Exactly. I mean, I'm assuming that's probably how they got caught.
Yeah, I assume so as well, right?
Yeah.
It is, you know, a mad world out there. And even these people that are supposedly there to save your life and have your back are, you know, ready to scam you. And again, from their standpoint, you know, they're trekking all this stuff up and down the mountain for you. I mean, you know, it's a hard job.
Yeah. I mean, this is just one of those stories that when I hear it, I'm thinking, well, this is why I never leave America.
Yeah. You got to see the world, though. You got to see parts of it, at least. You know?
I got to saw Canada. That was good enough. I'm good.
Yeah. You know what looks amazing to me is Japan as a country. I'm just, what a brilliant place. You know, like the safest country in the world, more or less. And phenomenal food around every corner. Great people. Just beautiful. I mean, I'm sure it's expensive, but what a beautiful country.
Yeah, the pictures of Japan are beautiful. My brother said it was quite beautiful when he was stationed over there in the 90s. So I'd imagine it's quite an interesting place. But I'm one of those homers, man. I've been all over the United States, a little bit in Canada, and you know, there's so much more to see here that I have no desire to go to a foreign land. None.
Exactly. America's so big. There's so much. And I know as much as I've seen of it, I know how little I've seen of it because of how much have I seen, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's really hard to even break the surface with the United States. The West especially is just stunning. It just is stunning. Every corner, every valley, every mountain, it's just amazing, you know.
Very much so.
Yeah, I came out in high school and spent a summer out in Oregon or along your way and just never looked back, Never been to Oregon again, but been all over the West.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering how things are here, I can understand why people wouldn't come back after stopping by once.
Yeah. No, it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I just came out west for skiing. I was looking for a ski town to live in. And, Oregon doesn't have a lot of destinations where you move to just mainly for the skiing. It does. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like, Colorado or Utah or Lake Tahoe,
Yeah.
Um,
It's definitely not Inner Mountain. The Inner Mountain region has some of the best skiing in the world. There's a couple of places in Idaho that are kind of off the beaten trail. All of the outer fiends love up there.
Yeah, Idaho has some wonderful places. I did a effort at trying to go up there, but I ended up being setting up shop at a mountain that declared bankruptcy like a week after I moved there.
Oh, that sucks. That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the reason why I picked it, though. It never had crowds. It had great terrain. It was it had everything, tons and tons of snow. But yeah, it was just a little too good to be true.
Yeah, there's always something on.
Yeah. I mean, it was one season, it was closed and opened back up. But, if I stuck it out, I would have been fine. But I wasn't going to move to a new town to, have the local ski resort literally shut down on me.
Yeah. That's that's one of those signs, especially when you're in the moment, you don't ignore. You're like, maybe this is not the spot to be.
Exactly. So I loaded up my car, went down to Colorado. It wasn't even that long of a drive, really. And off you go.
Yep.
Never looked back. In Colorado, boy, there's some crazy stuff out there. It's such a. I was coming from Lake Tahoe. It was shocking how big the mountains were in Colorado comparatively. I mean, they're not even close.
Yeah.
Just 14ers everywhere.
Yeah, the mountain ranges, especially on the Colorado side, when you're coming in from the Nebraska flats and you're coming into the Wyoming, and it's just amazing. You can see them in the horizon hours before you get anywhere near them. It's they're
and you
pretty
don't know what
impressive.
you're looking at first. You know what I mean? You're just kind of seeing the horizon, and all of a sudden, like, oh, that's snow. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, it's really impressive. And then if you're coming in through 70, you start going up Eisenhower, and you're like, okay, this thing just keeps going.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great country to travel through. It's very beautiful. Certainly want to make sure you're doing it in the nicer times of the year. Kind of want to avoid that area unless you're stuck. Unless you're planning on staying in one spot during the winter.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to travel around out there. Through the mountains especially. It's just, it can get treacherous. And, if you got the rig to do it, it's fine. You'll be fine. With really good snow tires or studded tires. You can do it. But, it's also, if you don't know what you're doing, it's very dangerous. So, anyway, let's dive into another story here. Kamala Harris is warning that Trump must be stopped from picking more Supreme Court justices. Okay. There's a case to be made that he could get 2 more appointments.
Who's dropping out? Who do you think?
Stevens and sorry, I'm scanning this article as I'm talking here to try to. Stevens is one of them, and Clarence Thomas. I'm sorry, Alito, Samuel Alito, and Clarence Thomas. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, they are.
Thomas is 77, Alito is 76.
Yeah.
So, you look at the writing on the wall. You think, maybe somebody on the left could come in and be president for the next 8 years. Then you take 76, you turn it into 84.
Yeah.
And then the 2 years after that, you're 86. Suddenly, if you bow down now and allow Trump to pick your replacement, then you know you're in much better shape than if someone like a Clarence Thomas retires. Very reliable conservative vote, as is Samuel Alito, right?
Yeah.
Two of the most reliable conservative votes. If they do the right thing, maybe they bow down and give it to Trump, and he doesn't look at the rhino Republican neocons and say, hey, pick someone for me, would you guys? I don't know that many, judges.
Like they did with Amy Conant Barrett. Ugh.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, hopefully they. I mean, hopefully at least one of them does, so we have someone who can offset Justice Brown, because she's young. She's going to be there for years. One of them should at least step down so we can get another young conservative in there to balance her out, because that at least eliminates her vote. They'll always have those two voting against each other. But yeah, it would be nice if we got two, because it does look like the midterms are in deep trouble. So.
And I mean, I would pick someone reliable. Like, how old is Alex Jones?
How old is Ken Paxton?
Right? You know what I mean? Let's get somebody in there that just is. You're not going to wonder if this guy's going to flip flop as soon as they start, their first proceedings. Like
yeah, exactly.
Some other people I dare not name. Yeah.
It's something that, again, these are one of these domestic issues that Trump has relatively ignored, not intentionally. It's just that when you have so much foreign stuff going on, you only have so much time in the day to deal with things. This is kind of an obscure thing that you don't really think about until after the fact. But having the conservative judges that he put in there on the bench has given us quite a few victories over the last couple of years.
Yeah, and some of these people too, I just don't get. They just don't seem to care. But it is what it is. So anyway, Kamala tweeted out, her whole tweet was, "We must be clear-eyed about what is at stake with the Supreme Court right now. We cannot allow Donald Trump to handpick one, if not two, additional justices. The nation's highest court must be stopped from becoming even more beholden to him." Well, you know what? You can put out a tweet, but you should have won the last election. That would have really meant something.
Or maybe if she didn't cackle all the time or had some organic support of some kind, maybe she would have. But, better luck next time, Kamala. Better luck next time.
And plus, she's eyeing one of those seats, too. She would love to be put in one of those seats.
Oh, God, would that be so terrible? That would be one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's got a law background, right? She's got all right buttons. She pushes all the check marks and all that stuff, right? She would be an easy pick for, the right. Gavin Newsom, easy pick.
Yeah, that is a scary thought. That is a scary thought.
Or what's his name? The guy running for governor of California, Eric Swalwell.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad.
Yeah. Wow, what a joke that is. But we can come back to that in another show when even more news breaks on him. I think we just got some breaking news on him. Obviously, he was with Fang Fang a number of years ago. Cost him his seat on the Intelligence Committee. A Chinese spy, a honeypot. What, Victor Davis Hanson came out the other day and said she came on him too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is the Chinese modus operandi. That they do a very similar thing to what the Russians used to do back in the day. They get these girls to come over here and pretend like they're Americans, and they they're all interested in you, want to be your girlfriend, want to be your secret lover, and their only job is to spy on you.
Yeah, and they fall for it. Why not?
All the time. They had a whole brothel up in New York City full of them. So yeah, they fall for it all the time, apparently.
Oh gosh, it's wild. But anyway, that's her take on it all. But her take doesn't really matter much, does it? Let's hope
Thankfully.
we do get 2 more picks out of Trump. You know, that'd be just 5 people. Just
Yeah, it would be better than letting them age out under a Democrat for sure.
Yeah. So in other news, the old gray lady, the New York Times, the once vaunted New York Times, has become a little bit of a joke, and we've all been watching this happen through the years. So they had an article titled "A North American Treaty Organization Without America."
I thought that headline was fake when I saw it.
No, it's,
Yeah, it was real. They've oh man.
They published it. Yeah, it's, they put it on the press, printed 100,000 copies of it or whatever, and put them on the stands.
Oh, that's horrible and funny, and oh, how the mighty have fallen. Yikes.
I mean,
how do you make that mistake?
How do you, as the New York Times, make that mistake? How does no editor catch that? How does the author not catch it?
Is the editor like 22 or something? Maybe? I don't know.
What do journalism schools do today?
Teach you about communism.
And how great it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Wild stuff. I can't believe they did it. They also, somebody posted earlier another post that basically from like 110 years ago saying that man will never fly. And it was literally like 9 days before Kitty Hawk and the Wright brothers. Right?
Yeah.
They got the scientists out there and said it's just impossible, it'll never happen. Anyone trying, telling you otherwise is full of it. And then literally 9 days later, it happened. And they had to run, man flies.
Yeah, I guess the news has always kind of been just like that, I guess. It seems like to me, though, at some point there were a few journalists that worked for these big companies that did real news occasionally. Like, it doesn't seem like they even try anymore.
They don't. And that's the thing about it. They don't even try anymore. Honestly, it's like a joke. Look at CNN. They just bring in people that will parrot the talking points that they parrot, right? The people that hand them the talking points are the ones they bring on the show and say, hey, we'll read your talking points to you, and what do you think of that? Well, thank you for asking me that, very insightful question. I, stay up at night thinking about the answer to these things. Like, no, you made up the question, sent it over 6 hours ago.
CNN is definitely Ron Burgundy. That's all of CNN.
Yeah.
You just read whatever's on the teleprompter.
They've got Scott Jennings, which is the one sort of ray of hope they might have.
Yeah, they're one dissenter amongst the bunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even still, he's okay. He's okay with the war party. So I mean, he's still got that part. CNN won't let anybody anti-war on their show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wild, man. So Pam Bondi is out as Attorney General as well. That occurred earlier this week, April 2nd. This is dated. Pam Bondi is now out. What has she even done? Has she done anything? What does she even do?
Well, I mean, if you count all of the court cases that Mike Davis took bribes to let through the DOJ, she did I don't know, 50 million.
I'm not familiar with that, so I'll leave that to you. Without an allegedly, by the way.
Allegedly.
Okay.
There's some investigations going into Mike Davis taking payments that would be similar to what a lobbyist would take to help court cases through the DOJ, and it seems like that was kind of all Pam was doing.
Well, she wasn't going after anyone in the Epstein files. She wasn't going after any of the. I don't see. I mean, I guess we saw a couple arrests in California, but nothing high profile, right?
Yeah.
For all the fraud out there, the Somali fraud, I see nothing happening. You know,
No.
again, I read a long quote from James O'Keefe the other day. Why are they doing this? Why are they even bothering? He says, why do I do this? I put my life in danger. I put my journalists' lives in danger to go undercover to get these, hidden footage. And they don't even go after anybody. He was talking, I think, to Benny Johnson. He just said, look, I gave him everything. It's on a silver platter. They've got all the people here. A week later, nothing.
Yeah, Rand Paul did the same stuff with Fauci. He put all of that evidence in that Fauci lied, that they put in a DOJ indictment request. Nothing.
Yeah, and it's been how long now? And everybody would love to see Fauci, in handcuffs over what he did.
Even if it's just for lying to Congress.
Sure, which he did, allegedly.
Well, Rand Paul says for sure, so, I mean, he's the one that submitted the brief to the DOJ.
Yeah, that was kind of a facetious, allegedly. But, yeah, we also got to cover our back a little bit. I can't say
a little bit, yeah.
Willy-nilly out here. But, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that have broken the laws in big ways. The 2020 election, man, where's the arrest on that?
The Russian collusion hoax?
Mm-hmm. Who shut down the voting on election night in 2020? Who shut it down? What's that person's name?
Right.
What? Like 5 states all shut down counting at the same time for different reasons, coincidentally.
Yeah.
And
no breadcrumbs there, none. No.
Nothing. Nobody. Somebody made the call to say, "Hey guys, go to Plan B, emergency mode, shut it down." I'd love to know who that person was, because that person should be in jail all day long.
You and about 80 million other voters. I mean, like, seriously, there's one of the biggest. It's probably one of the biggest failings of Pam Bondi is to not go after the people that went after Trump and cheated him.
Yeah.
That's just, it's unbelievable. They didn't go after any of them.
Well, as I've said many, many times, 4th of July this year, 250th anniversary of America, and there's a number of ways we can celebrate it in style. First of all, they're going to have a fireworks show over Mount Rushmore. And during that show, I hear there's rumors that Trump is going to use a 3D etching machine to throw his face up on Mount Rushmore during the fireworks. It'll take about 2 hours for them to carve his face in with this new technology. So we've got that to look forward to. Plus, on the 4th of July, every half hour, perp walks. Perp walks every 30 minutes, all day long. They'll put out a schedule. You can watch your favorite Democrat take a walk with cuffs. Right? Beautiful way to celebrate the 4th.
I would be down with that. I would have the TV on. I would have fireworks going. I would enjoy that.
I wouldn't even care about Mount Rushmore if he did it. Like, if it literally took 2 hours to carve his face in there. Because I would just watch CNN. That 2 hours of CNN would be my favorite television show for the rest of my life. Yeah. I would rewatch it every morning, every day before I got up. He can't do this.
That's what the people have voted for. We wanted accountability, and it's so frustrating that we haven't gotten any. It really is.
It is. It sucks. But on that note, Doc, where can people find you online?
You can find me over on the X platform, of course, on Rumble and Odyssey, and on my favorite, minds.com, and that's at Doctor with an E 420.
All right, folks, that's about it for tonight. We are out of time. This has been the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show, and we will see you on Wednesday night.
Great show, guys. Great show.
All right.
Excellent.
All right.
You guys have a great week.
You couldn't make it, by the way, on Wednesday. But
yeah, I had people everywhere in the house. It was unfortunate.
But because you weren't coming, I actually thought about John and said, let me invite him. So if you'd have said yes, I probably wouldn't have asked John. So
no, it worked out. It worked out.
Yeah, it kind of turned out well.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that one this week because interesting to
see.
It was
really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah,
I was really happy with that show. We had a lot of people listening and watching, so it's good. Anyways,
good,
we're going to
very
get
good.
cut off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somebody
All right.
to host this
Have a good
out
one, guys.
to.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Doc. All right,
You
Mark.
guys
We'll see you in a
take
bit.
care. Great show. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, CS. And we will catch you next time. All right. Let's see who's... Oh, let's just... Let me check and see if we got Veterans Radio up. Yep. I'm going to host over to Veterans Radio. So, everybody out there, let's go over and listen to some cool music over there until I get my music stream back up and running. All right? Everybody take care and have a good one.